Hi everyone, Aaron here for Zollotech, and this is the Insta360 Flow Pro. It's an AI tracking stabilizer for the iPhone, so I thought we'd unbox it and take a look at what it actually does. Now, this particular device comes in at $149 and utilizes a feature that I've only seen one other device utilize natively called DockKit in iOS 17. It allows for native tracking with FaceTime, or when you're using the camera or in a Zoom call or something else. Now let's go ahead and unbox it and take a look at it. So we'll get out the unboxing knife here, open this up. There we go. And let's see what we've got in the box. So it's magnetic here on the side, opens up like this, and then comes out, has a bunch of little quick start guides or tutorial built in along with a QR code. And here's the device itself. It's fairly compact, pretty lightweight, a little bit heavy, but it does have a lot of different things in it with motors and more. And then in the box along with it, we also have this box. Let's see if we can open this up here. And inside we have a little clamp, it looks like, or a mount that clamps onto the side with maybe a charge cable here. So we have USB-A to USB-C. We also have what appears to be a rubber grip mount for it, a little carrying case that says, I thought it said Insta360 on it. There it is. It says Think Bold. And then also outside of that, we have one more thing in here where it looks like, I guess we've got some manuals or maybe a quick start guide. So that's what's included with it. Quick start guide, safety guidelines, and warranty card. Before we continue, this video is sponsored by Insta360. They sent me the product, I get to keep it, and they don't get an input on any of my overall opinions of the device. So I thought I'd just share with you an overview of what it has to offer. Now, if we go ahead and open this up, I've removed all of the different things off of it as far as stickers. It turns on immediately, and at the top, we actually have NFC. And what we want to do is pair it right here. So it says NFC, and then we bring our iPhone nearby, and it should recognize this. It recognizes it right away. It says locating your accessory, and this is all built in starting with iOS 17. Just there's not many devices that actually utilize it. In fact, this is the first gimbal to actually use it. Just tap connect, give it a moment, and you can use it natively with the iPhone, and it will instantly pair when you turn it on. So it says configuring accessory for the first time. This may take a few moments. So we'll give it just a moment here. Now that it's done, we're ready to go. Now there are a few controls on the device itself. So you can see here we have a record button, a power button, then we can switch between cameras, and then we have a couple different indicators here. We also have a trigger on the other side that allows us to double click, and then we can spin the phone around or the camera. And then we have a few things in the bottom, such as a built-in tripod. So if we pull this out here like this, let's open it up. There we go. Just continue to pull this out, and then it's got a built-in tripod on the go. So if you want to just set it on the ground, record wherever you are, you can do that. It also has a built-in selfie stick here. So it's built in, you can tilt it as well, all built into the same device, super convenient, and you don't need any third-party accessories in order to do that. So that's great. And then you also have a little tripod mount on the bottom if you want to mount it there. We have a USB-C option here to charge it, and then we also have an accessory charger right here, so you can use it with accessories such as maybe a light. I'll show you that in a moment. Now, in order to connect our phone to it, they have this mount from before. It's magnetic, just snaps into place like that, and then we're good to go. However, they did send along another option too for mounting, and this is actually a MagSafe mount, so MagSafe compatible mount anyway. So if we place this in here, it sort of straightens itself, then we can just place the iPhone and it holds on there very securely. In fact, if I shake it like this, even after it's auto balanced, it's not going to come off of the device. Now with it on, it will auto pair. You'll see the little green light that indicates tracking and that it's connected. And then also if we press this red button here, it will auto stabilize on its own if it hasn't already. Press it again and we can record. Then this button on the right, double press it, it will rotate to landscape. Double press again, it rotates back to portrait. Of course, it will auto track you, so as I'm moving around, it will track me around no matter where I am. If it's horizontal or landscape, it doesn't really matter. It's built into DockKit, all built into iOS 17, and now, of course, iOS 18. And then we have a joystick to control that further if we want to do that. Now I have the Insta360 Flow Pro on the table, just using the tripod stand. And if I move over here, it will track me. using DockKit built into iOS 17 and now iOS 18, move around, and if I move back and then stand up, you'll see that it tilts up to track me. If I move over here, it will continue to track all on its own without any intervention from me. It also has 360-degree tracking, where it will just track you around in a circle as you continue to walk. So let's go ahead and try some of these features out. So here's the gimbal itself, just walking through the woods here. If we go through, it just stays nice and stable, continues to track me with the front-facing camera on the iPhone. And if I want to change it vertically, I can just double tap one of the buttons here, and then it changes to vertical. Double tap it again, it switches back. So it's a nice little way to flip it from portrait mode to landscape. And also if I want to spin the camera around, I can do that. Now I'm just carrying it walking back where I just came from. So it's super stabilized footage along with the stabilization built into the iPhone. Makes it really nice just to maybe record something if you're walking on a trail or you want to record yourself. You can just simply do that. Now, like I said before, it has 360-degree capability, so let's go ahead and try that out. Now we're using the tripod, and as I move closer, you'll see it tracks me, tilts up, and then frames me properly. As I walk this way, it will actually film me in 360 degrees. Not all gimbals do this, and if I quickly go out of the frame or try to, it sort of speeds up and tries to frame me properly, pretty much in the middle of the frame. So you'll see as I move back, it will sort of tilt down as needed. And as I move closer, it will tilt up just to give you a better framing position of where my face is so you can see exactly what I'm sharing with you. So I think this is a great option. I haven't seen any other gimbals that do 360 degrees. There could be some, but again, this is all native DockKit built right in. If we go into the Insta360 app, this has additional capabilities that the iPhone doesn't have, such as subject tracking just by selecting, drag your finger on the display, and it will track. You can also use their AI-powered Deep Track 3.0 not only to do this tracking, but also track your favorite pet, an animal, person, whatever you'd like. It will track it and track it precisely, including a person that's in the frame, then leaves the frame. When that person returns, it will continue tracking them. Double press the button in the back and it stops tracking whatever you've selected. So some great capabilities built in. There's also an additional accessory I wanted to share called Spotlight. So if you wanted a light that shines directly on your face to help with that, you can do that. So let me turn this off for just a moment. We'll go ahead and unbox this. So we'll open it up here just like this. And like I said, it's a spotlight you can get as an additional accessory. So if we open it up, inside we have the spotlight itself. See how we open this here? There it is. So here's the spotlight. It comes out like this and has USB-C. And that's what I showed you earlier where we have a connection at the top with USB-C. So it's a tiny little light here that we have, and it goes right here on the side of the device. So it just clamps into the top here if you want to use that, and then all we have to do is plug it into USB-C on the side. So let's go ahead and turn this back on. You'll see it will auto stabilize on its own, and then of course we have the light on the side if we want to use that. So there we go, and let's spin this around. And now that it's on, we just long press the side button here. It turns on the light, as you can see here. It's on, and then you can adjust this as well. So you have some adjustment here. We'll turn it back off. And if you want that spotlight, you have it as an option. Now, as far as additional controls, well, we do have a control ring here for zoom. And then if we want to switch modes, you'll see different modes here. We just spin our finger around here and select between those modes. It's super easy to use once you've learned the controls, very intuitive, and has actually quite a few features just for a simple control. Now, not only does this work natively with DockKit, but it also works with Continuity Camera on a Mac. So if you have this on a Mac connected, you get a call through Continuity Camera, it will actually track you using FaceTime, or you can use it through your Mac directly. It's up to you how you want to use it. Now, another thing is they have AI-powered editing tools. And within their app, if we tap this icon in the upper left, we have some options as far as filming and sort of having an AI-generated video. We go into Shot Genie Library. We can go into maybe outdoors, then solo woods walk like we were just doing, and it gives you an idea of how to film this. It says, I want to film, and then you can follow the subject. The subject moves forward, and it gives you an idea how to do that. You can record, and once you're recording, it counts down. We'll give it just a moment here, and then it's recording. You can film that specific shot and then just get the best video sort of edited together, and then you can shoot the next one and create a whole film or video right on your phone. So that's the Insta360 Flow Pro. I think this is a great idea if you want some stabilized footage, you need something on the go, and the battery is good for about 10 hours according to Insta360. So a single charge will get you up to 10 hours, and then when you're done, just fold it up like this, it shuts off, When you're ready to go, unfold it and you can use it again. Let me know what you think of this device in the comments below. I personally really like that it's using DockKit natively, and that's just what I'll use regularly on the go. If I need some stabilized footage, maybe I want to have sort of a nice panning shot around maybe an iPhone when it's time to review the iPhone 16, I'll definitely be using this. You can get the exclusive deal for the Insta360 Flow Pro, the Apple DockKit Gimbal, from the link in the description. The first 150 purchases will receive a free spotlight. Don't miss out on this amazing offer. I'd also love to hear from you what you think of the new Insta360 Flow Pro, and of course if you'd like to get your hands on this wallpaper, I'll link it in the description like I normally do. If you haven't subscribed already though, please subscribe, and if you enjoyed the video, please give it a like. As always, thanks for watching. This is Aaron. I'll see you next time.